Did it not change scenes? Studio mode. Welcome back, everybody. This is RimWorld again. I am Altamir Lash, your VTuber. One of these days I'll figure out an intro as well, but I don't even have an outro, so what the fuck. Anywho, so we're back in RimWorld again today, and like the description suggests, I wanted to try the Mechanitor, the solo starting run, where you just get a couple of robots. So we're just gonna go, yeah, Mechanitor. So we start with a lifter and a constructoid, and I've only done a little bit of practice just to make sure that I understand the limitations of the thing. What I found is that the constructoid can build. It's not supposed to be able to cut plants, but you can get around that. And the lifter mainly just lifts, but both of them can attack. So they can do a little bit of damage to help with the actual the defense of the base at the beginning. But hopefully I'll remember to set up a little maze or something. We're going to do it a little bit more chill today because this is something new. It's supposed to be a more difficult scenario. So we're not going to go the full thing. Or seed. What's a good seed? Literally just looked into chat and saw my own word backseating, so here we go. I've changed my mind. Alright. This is very populated. Let's see. So you are neutral faction. Actually, this region will be great for trading. As long as they're not too close. What's this? Temperate forest. Year-round growing. A bit of disease frequency. Maybe not all the way in. Temperate forest. We don't want to be too close to them. I don't remember exactly how close you need to be to trigger them, but I mean, that's pretty equidistant between most of them. Can we get away with being between all three? That would be, I guess, ideal. Okay, so 50 out of 60 days, not... I mean, ideally we'd have 365 growing days, but a little bit of winter is fine. Called eel range. Up here would be funny, but no. Marble, slate and limestone, slate and marble, granite, limestone, and marble. That's some good stuff. I know granite's good for, I think, outdoor defenses, and marble's beautiful, so it's better for indoor defenses. Okay, so from the 11th to the 1st. Yeah. Alright. Ideology, we're still not super... I mean, we could do some kind of, like, human supremacist stuff or techno-utopians. Guess we could do something like that. I'm not sure what exactly it, not sure exactly what it does, you know? And it's not going to tell me. No, we'll just, inactive. Okay, so this Who? Not even a doctor. Reclusive. Reclusive would be good. So we're always going to start with the mechlink. That's not an issue. Crafting, fine, but like, you're actually just a mechanist. Oh, is recluse just... The reason you're here is because you're a recluse. Okay, so we got a sister, we got a textbook, which is cute. Incapable of firefighting, pyromaniac. I think that's going to be a no. Fast learner, jeez. The moment a fire starts, we're doomed. But shooting, construction, crafting, intellectual, that's kind of everything we want, and the only thing disallowed is firefighting. I wonder if the mechanoids can... There's no plants, no cooking. That's probably fine. We'll get away with nutrient paste. What else do we got? Quick sleeper, that's always good. Ooh, plants and animals by a bunch. Night owl, a little bit sickly though. Creepy breathing. Well, with recluse, that's not the worst thing. Oh, hello. Oh, that actually, that's top of the list there, Jim. So your mom's still around, which is cool. Incapable of artistic, we could find an artistic person. Incapable of plants, never helpful, but... Social, some bear skin for some reason. Oh wait, is that... Hey, we got his mom! She's into animals. I wish we could take two, kinda. You're very kind. I don't think we're gonna get better than Jim. Yeah. Very cute. And he's good at he's a good shot. All right, let's go. Jim, I believe in you. You knew you could only achieve greatness with help. People are too unreliable. You chose to take on mechanists as your servants, workers and warriors. As you gained strength, others became fearful. It became clear you needed to get away from the influence of humanity. Now you've migrated to the sparsely populated RimWorld with some of your metallic helpers. Finally, you have the space to grasp your true potential. Pause. Alright, let's take a look around. Some sparse ruins. Wildlife seems to be in a good abundance. Ooh, there's some rich soil up here. I was thinking of starting over here, but actually, we could do kind of a compoundish thing over here. Is that gold? Oh my god, gold. We got gold, we got jade. We got some of these mechanoid parts over here. Oh, I just realized I didn't check for double audio. Uh-oh. My bad. Let's see. So this corner seems to be pretty good. We got a thermal vent. We got a bunch of rich soil. We got this little bit of a wall we could build as a backdrop, but that's not necessary. A little bit more centralized would be better. But all of the rich soil is at the edges of the map. What's going on down here? Where are the other geysers? Here's one. Maybe building somewhere near this blob? No, that's gonna be really far. We're also not gonna be doing a ton of farming. Oh, there's just the ancient danger. The mud, anima tree, so we wouldn't want to build around here anyway. I still think that somewhere around here would be best. So we could go more centralized, just have it up here. We could take over this area. Kind of build in this wordly direction. Be a little bit exposed, but that's what walls are for. Okay. So, yeah. Let's have this area be kind of a storage room. What do we got? Sandstone. It's not a lot of sandstone. It's all limestone right here. Why is there sandstone pavers? What the heck? Also, where's my little buddies? There they are. Okay. So... compound. We'll start using this wall. Get the 11 by 11, which I'm a little bit addicted to. Okay, so if we do wall here, we can have a gap and then double wall, so there. All right. So we don't need any of this nonsense. So this can all come down. I kind of like the tables, so we'll keep some of those. What is this made of? Steel? Great. Steel's always good to just accumulate in abundance. Slate sarcophagus. I guess you can stay. Boop boop. Where's home? No home yet. Okay. Home. So let's build our first structure. I don't need a fine wall. That's right, we still have all of those mods from last time. Actually, preferably we'd have the door on the inside. We should claim all this nonsense. Okay. What are you? Granite? Have like a granite wall later. So that's good. We need furniture. We'll take a steel bed. We'll just plant it there. We're also going to want a floor. So this is how I was saying you can trick the thing into doing plants even if you don't have plants ability. Because they will clear plants off of a tile in order to make floor. So I had a run where I was not allowed to do plants, I wasn't allowed to touch them. And basically what I would do is I would go around and plant one pile of concrete. They would go and take down the bush, and while they were carrying the stuff around, I was able to get it to not. Sorry, I was thinking. I do that. We could still deconstruct that. We could keep this wall. And just have a little storage area over here. Oh, did we get the firefighter? Oh my god, that's so much information. No. Okay. Okay. That's probably enough stuff to start with. Oh, you should allow everything in here. And this area will for sure end up outside. Where'd you find the drugs? Why are there drugs? You come with drugs, boy? You're not good at construction? I guess you're not. Okay. Well, we have robots for that. That's what the robots are for, in fact. Give them a kick in the pants. They'll keep botching construction. Luckily, it's just a little slow, but it can't botch the construction. And we've got so much construction going on. He'll gain the ability soon. See, he's learning. In fact, doing all of this floor is going to help him more than anything else. God damn it, Jim. You haven't even built your house. You letting the robot do it? Yeah, hurry up. God, he's botching so much of the construction. That's so bad. Probably should just put it indoors for now. We don't want that stuff deteriorating. Alright, and we have indoors. Only on day 2. And now immediately we have the ability to build a second section. Alright, so first things first, we are going to need, let's see, what's Maslow's hierarchy of needs? We need food. We can't rely on these forever. Let's create a little growing zone for these bushes here. I'm not going to plant anything there. But in theory, whenever it detects that there's berries, he should be motivated to go and pick those. Ooh, apple. The dumping zone. It's not a permanent solution, not by any means, but it's essentially free, just a little bit of time. Alright, go ahead. Keep repairing that wall, you doofus. I want to increase the area of the roof to create a fire break. Maybe these things will give me something if I deconstruct them. Alright, so we're definitely gonna need some production stuff soon. We do the nutrient paste suspension, but we don't have any power. A butcher's table would be nice. Okay, so what rooms do we need? We need another bed for guests. I'll probably end up putting that in a different room. We will need production of stuff. Yeah. The butcher table won't go amiss. We need a... We should do power. We're not going to have geothermal soon because first off, it's way over here. I don't think I actually built close to one. So we're going to be, I suppose, using the wood burners. Which is fine, but I should definitely put that in a room. We'll pop a wood-fired generator and a couple of, at least one battery in here. So that'll be tomorrow's project. You don't have any plants or animals, do you? No, you're pretty bad with animals. Need defenses. Yeah, that is definitely a thing we're gonna need. So... once we have this up and running, we can build another room. Let's build a little bit bigger. Design needs a cautious to flip the switch. Okay. Yeah. Alright, turn off the power. We're not using it at this second. Alright, we're already running low on steel, which is fun. Did Jim have any mining ability? Yeah, he has some mining ability. Okay. So where'd the cut plants? We want all the plants gone from this entire area. They won't regrow because we put the roof over its head. And the only place we'll have to worry about is that exact bush. We can cross that bridge when it comes to it. Actually, if it's in the shade already... You know what? I should probably set his priorities. Hello, visitor. You also need to be able to heal yourself. And we'll make it so that you carry the stuff on you all at once. And we have a visitor. What the heck just happened to the stream? We're having one of those moments, aren't we? Great, the internet just decided to take a shit on me. Okay, you're awake. Trade with the man, what do you got? We got a machine pistol? That is fine. Light power armor. I can't afford it. I would like that, though. Wooden plate armor. I hate it, but, you know, you could take these drugs off of us. And... package survival meal? That would be it? Yeah, alright. Huh. I didn't realize that I came with a weapon. Oh, rough. Okay, so we've got that. So now we can build the high-tech doodle. I'll give you a dining chair for it. We're also going to want the wall light. It's over here. Jim looks different now in armor. Much more rustic. So if I wanted a we're gonna be building up this way, so you taking your time. I don't think we're gonna be able to tame those things. Oh, shoot. Attack! And you! Fire at will! Alright. You guys can return to what you're doing. Another thing that I'm gonna need soon is the mech recharger. And we've immediately run out of steel. Hey, hey! Mince natural body parts? Oh, wait. Why would we have a natural body part? That's kind of weird. So you're allowed to do that, so we're going to need that, and then we will need a kitchen area. Easy enough. We'll just, yeah, it's fine. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. And then we can put the door here and here. Then we need a electric stove. As you were, Jim. We're gonna want the zones for these. Okay, so this build details drop to the ground. And then for you, we can't do you yet. Oh, a kitchen cupboard. Back. This is definitely from an add-on. But we can furniture. We can put shelves around here. So this will be where the corpses go. No human-like. Animal corpses. And then we can put the meat here. This will just be a food thing. We'll make this entire area a stockpile zone for the same thing. Okay. Build the kitchen. At least it's indoors. Thank God the Constructobot can deconstruct too. And can work while we're sleeping. I do enjoy that. This area is going to be pretty warm, so we don't necessarily want to have the heat going in here, I think. We could always change that later, but for now... just shoot the tank. There's got to be something in there worth doing. Pew pew! Jeez, I'm glad I don't have to fight one of these things. Holy. Absolutely vile. Okay, so steel chunks, which is a thing. A weapons cargo pod? Hello? I mean, it's not incredible, but... I mean, it is what it is. We should probably... deal with the predators in the area at some point. Yoink! Corpse now. So we need the temperature control doodles. Oh, right. We just have refrigerators. Yeah, the fuck it is. So, dual wall refrigerator. I think that's what we want. We want that to be part of a wall. This will end up being a dining area, which means that we're going to need another section of compound for the stuff soon. We could, in theory, just move the bed areas over here for now. Oh, why is the closest area granite? Marble tables are cool. We'll keep those, but we want all of this steel. That's all going to be mine. There's some steel over here, too. Granite, steel. Didn't want to claim it. Granite door, that's awful. Steel wall. Steel door. Marble columns. Steel urn. Well, urns are just free art. So we're just stealing those straight up. We got these mechanoid parts, which I think can be destroyed. Not you. This is all steel, so we can deconstruct that. The steel table, I think we need it more for its steel value. Okay, that way. We do one of these. One of these. Copy the door. That's no. This. Yep, and then we have the traps. Or is it security? Wooden spike trap. We'll start with 2 and we'll keep going as time goes on. The corpses should not be here. I don't think I ever finished... Yeah. Another thing we're gonna need is the electric smelter. Bad temperature. Yeah, don't really care about that too much. Maybe we should start replacing some walls with steel. Oh, good. Ooh, a dumping ground. Hey. Hold on. I like that. Is he attacking immediately, or...? -5 is fine. Okay. Alright, there he is. Good shot. He's down. We don't have a prison, and you're not a very good person. You're a cannibal. That's all you got going for you. We aren't cannibals this time, however, so we're gonna have to make a whole grave for you. I don't think we have water source, so let's just bury him yonderly. This area is kind of gravish. Okay, but why aren't you on? Power's off. But why? Oh. Yeah, I'll explain it. There we go. That'll keep our stuff fresh. And then we're gonna need, now that we've seen a raider, we want... Ooh, we should deconstruct this area, so granite. And then we'll build a granite wall. Okay, wall, granite wall, and that'll be our prison. Steel door is fine. We don't want we don't want a granite door. You made it pretty far. I'll give him that. Oh, yeah, we have a thing. Steel tables. Oh, the little mechanoid did it. Great. I don't think I'm gonna need these tables as much as I would like them. Okay. Something didn't happen here. This should have the animal corpses in it. Could have sworn I said build a door there. That's fine. Actually, no, we don't want them coming out into that. But if we extend this all the way to here, then they would have to run the maze. Okay, now we're thinking with something. Oh yeah. Little bots need energy. Oh, that could be a problem. No, keep at it, Jim. We'll get there eventually. I definitely feel like we need to switch the walls off of being steel. We need to deconstruct this stuff so we can use the steel to construct actual production capabilities. And we'll give you a nice little... a little 1x1 table to sit at. We'll even make it a 1x2 because I'm feeling spicy. And then we'll have the dining chairs here. Yeah, corpse is rotting now. Hmm. Yeah, so... let's change that. Deconstruct this area, it's fine. I don't need that one section of wall. We just need to let him go. We've given him enough stuff to do. He does not prefer actually crafting things. Go, Jim, go. Alright, he's a little tuckered out. Chunks of spacecraft have landed nearby. Well, those could be really good. Alright, Jim. Really need to get you to stop building walls and start building the actual things. That's construct. We would want him to do crafting, right? Ah, jeez, this is gonna take forever. Build the work thing. Do we not have... We have components. Missing a bunch of steel. Missing a bunch of steel. Oh. Can't build the high-tech research bench. That makes sense. Construction is too low. Okay. Well, we'll get there. But we should, in that case, have the regular research table. Man, just having him do the bitch work is going to take 3 days. Well, at least build the wood stuff. Goddamn. Oh, the table is really simple. Why does it take so long to craft a 1x1 chair? Fuck. So this is for prisoners now. Why are you out of mind, breakers? What do you need? Recreation starved. Oh, that's a big one. A heat wave, yeah, that's gonna be great. Hey, more steel we can deconstruct. Good. Uranium, holy. Nice. Easy steel. Oh, there's also an ancient operating table. Can I? Ah, this is not good. We might die here. If we're gonna have a... Oh man, 40 degrees? Oh my god. This heat wave may kill us. I'm gonna be completely honest about it. Well, that's good at least. He's not going to be breaking. Alright, finally got some steel. Really gonna need you to finish that. Ah, crap, we need more steel. Story of my life. Deconstruct the steel stuff, please. Alright, cool. We have steel now. So please. All the thing. There's a beaver in my building. Transport pod crash. Excavator named Macmillan is crashing in a transport pod nearby. He is suffering from paralytic abrasia and will be unable to walk. She'll recover naturally after many days. There's also a chance of a lucky quick recovery. Paralytic abrasia can also be cured by special operation, requires a large amount of Glitter World medicine. Well, we don't have that. Willing to contribute once she's recovered, but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't walk Macmillan, you can banish her, sell her into slavery, or leave her to die. However, your other colonists may find this disturbing. How's a relationship? It's Jim's sister, and she's a good miner. Rescue Macmillan. Traveling Confederation of Bondler. I can pronounce all those words. The settlement name... Lenfen. Alright, I like those. Damn, your sister just fell out of the sky, my guy. What are the odds? So, 32 days. Okay. No. Finish your job. There. Now if we can... Okay. Ah. We have no wood. If we turned the quick growing zone into a growing zone, then we could do my special trick of just not sewing anything there. Yeah, they'll harvest wood from that. A bulk goods trader. Well, I don't think we really have anything to trade. And we shouldn't have much gold. Maybe they'll take some of these weapons that we have accumulated. All right. We do have a lot of stuff. They take our duster, but I don't think we want to give them that. Geez, what are you willing to buy? Survival meals? No. Berries? Probably not. Components? Definitely not. The subcore? I think we need that. Bird skin? Sure, you can have our bird skin. You can have this clothes. I'm keeping that. Can't afford that, but that's really cool. Yeah, I guess that's it. Because I didn't want my weapons. What am I gonna do? We're gonna run out of food relatively soon. Jeez, you're just not good at constructing things, Jim. I'm sorry to tell you. You're botching everything. Limestone, steel urn. A drum party? And begin drum party command, a lit campfire or a ritual spot. We could have a ritual spot just like in here. She's not participating. You know what? You know what? Jim's gonna become the leader. It's now raining outside. What do you get for that? What is a trial? Over some heinous accusation, the initiator will accuse someone of terrible wrongdoing and gather people for the trial. Spectators will listen as the accuser and accused argue back and forth and decide if the accusation is true. If the accused is convicted, you can freely banish, arrest, or execute them, and nobody will mind. The chance of a conviction depends on the social abilities of the accuser and the accused and the accuser, and the number of spectators. Trial depends on participant count, leader's negotiation ability, defendant's negotiation ability, trial progress. Initiate at any gathering spot like a tiddler's. Okay. Combat skills. Harder for some time. Rousing speech intended to improve morale. Cons will gather, and the leader will speak for a few hours. If all goes well, listeners will feel inspired and gain respect for the leader. If it goes poorly, the speech will do social damage. Speech and social impact. He's not a good speaker, though. Also, you're recluse in a small group. Yeah, it's not that bad. Eat without a table, that's your own problem. Unsightly. Yeah, I guess. A visitor. New quest is available. Leader Lisa Archer of Southern Oregon. Special request. Someone has dumped an abundance of toxic waste packs near one of her settlements, and she's unable to safely store them. If you access, she will deliver 9 toxic waste packs by transporter pod. If kept frozen, toxic waste packs will dissolve over time, polluting nearby terrain. Like Lake and uranium or skill trainer cooking. Underground uses chemicals and nanomachines to toughen the skin, making it somewhat more resistant to damage. Doesn't have much protection as other skin hardening glands. The tough skin gland has the advantage of not noticeably altering the user's appearance. Interesting. We'll give that a think. Gutworms, Macmillan. Okay. Parasitic worms of the gut that cause vomiting may consume the victim's food, which increases hunger. Needs tending now. Well, hopefully she gets over those. Oh, koala. We are quickly running out of food again. Well, we got some stuff in there. It's not expiring. Sure, it's fine. Should probably also do that roof shenanigan thing. Hold on.
The rain just ended. There's still fire. And then we cut down the plants within that area. It's like a bunch of steel. And something. Oh, that's great. Gotta love that. A mad turkey. Wait. Another cargo pod full of weapons? Well, this could be an issue. Let's keep them indoors for now. See if the turkey just goes away on its own. Kinda, yeah. Oh, why? Why? This area should be zoned for corpses. Turkey. It should be allowed for a turkey corpse. Is it not accessible? It should be. Should be able to just walk right in here. Can you not? Outside area 1. Ah, okay. That's because I just limited him. Why aren't you on? Oh. It would help. What are the odds that we can fight off a dude? Fight him, Jim. He's dead. Room next to the others. Yeah, you'll be fine. Eventually we'll get our mechanoids back up and online. Gonna be a while though. We no longer need the steel urns. Ain't doing hardly anything for us. Yeah, that does tend to happen. More steel? I think there was some, yeah, like a whole thing over here. Let's just deconstruct this entire area. We need the steel, Jim. Okay, enough of that. I want you to deconstruct first. This shit, presumably, is made of steel. Oh, we can't have shit in this place. Raw fungus. And it's a drought. Well, it's raining. Oh, I think that they're just, suffering from the worms. Okay, seriously, we need to get that mechanoid thing back working. Am I gonna just have to send him to mine? I didn't want to because we've got her and she's apparently a good miner. Oh, a brawler. Yeah, she's an excellent miner, but she won't wake up for a while. Yeah, okay. I've still got time. It's just a mood debuff. I'm gonna have to do it again in just a second. Is there a mass grave? No. We should get that working. Hello there. Psychite dependency? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh yeah, we're supposed to protect those, aren't we? Oh, Nason. Alright, well, this will pretty quickly get us the steel that we need, luckily. Almost. 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 Finally. Alright. He'll charge over the course of the next, like, 3 days or some bullshit. Wait, he's already up? The heck? Yeah, there we go. Alright, get your sleep back. Maybe you drop, but we're not growing anything anyway. Everything's dying. Never actually in the growing zone. You just not do cleanup? Bury him. Do not consume him. Anything Shields has arrived and wants to join the colony. Willing to contribute, will not leave voluntarily. Okay. Sure. You got any relation? No? You good at anything? Oh, he's the new doctor. Nice. So let's get you set up. Shields, you carry 3 of those, allow you to self-tend. Jim, you can no longer self-tend. Also, I'd appreciate it if you didn't carry around your medical anymore. So for the apparel policies, let's make sure they're not wearing anything ratty or tainted. Oh my god, a second pair of hands. And pretty soon we're gonna get our mechanoid back. What do they say? Granite? Okay, do we have any granite ruins that we can tear apart? That's marble. That's steel. Slate floor. Okay, well, hold on. We need to deconstruct all of this. Limestone. Steel wall here as well. All this shit needs to get deconstructed. I don't really care about the limestone. But the rest... Marble urn, sure. Keep that. Where's that nonsense? Steel? Steel call? Oh my god. I really did not do a good job of, looking around the area. Well, somebody will get to it. Not touching that. Granite. What do we say? Granite? Yep. Alright. So as far as this, we'll have you be the warden. Childcare. Your construction's 4, your construction is 6. We've just had so much to do. We haven't had a chance to do any of the stuff that we need to do, actually. We're gonna need a living compartment soon, so we should probably plan that out. So for plans, we need, we're gonna need to double wall this. For insulation's sake. So double wall, and then walk path, wall, that. And for materials, we'll use marble. Something just died. That will have the wooden doors, and that will be our little living space. And because it's living space, we're gonna want wooden floor. Yep. Let's see. So you are better at melee. Zoological trader. Who's best at socializing now? Social 3, social 6. Okay. Intercepted messages about a collection of valuable items not far. The collection consists of mace without decay. The Elise mist. Okay. There also may be an unknown threat. Gotcha. Hey bud, go ahead and trade with them. So they got chinchillas and camels, which is cute. They're willing to buy medicine. They don't have anything we really want though. Jeez, that's unfortunate. Just a bunch of animal traders. Jim, could you do me a favor? Grab the other mechanoid. God damn it. Jim? Put the other thing in the charger. Lifter 1. Do some work. Jim? What'd you do with the robot? Oh, okay. These marble walls that we're talking about, we don't actually have marble, do we? Perhaps not. Not without deconstructing it anyway. At some point, there's just going to be a day where they go and deconstruct the entire map. Kind of where we're at. Like I said, there's just going to be a day of deconstructing. Ooh, that. We can put this over here. Why do I have to tell you not to have rotten food in here? Constructobot sure will come in handy later. I believe in you. What the heck just died? I think it just ate a whole guinea pig. Ah, there we go. This entire ruin needs to be cleansed. Who's our cook? We probably don't have one. 0 cooking, 2 cooking. I see. Oh, we'll finally have the smelter too. Finally, some good news. I don't know if the robot can do that. And why'd you have to get gut worms? You have ambrosia? Yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, I was afraid her friend is interested in learning about other cultures, wants you to host for 9 days. Masterwork book and a bionic leg, or a masterwork book and plasteel. Probably a good idea. You know what else we need? We need to not be accepting those things. I don't want to accept goodwill. You will give me things. Smelt for me. Yeah, food, whatever. Finally got it operational, and god damn it. Takes up a shit ton of power, as it turns out. So how come nobody cleans? They're just... Yeah. Oh, is it because it's not the home area? God damn it. Just clean the kitchen, please. Okay, what's next? I guess we just kind of wait. Eventually somebody will finish up something. Ambrosia withdrawal. Well, why'd you do that? Sounds like we need to change our drug policies. Alright, I should at some point learn how drug policies work. We're having somewhere between minor break risk and starvation. Hello? I heard something just got. Okay, dude. Well, why don't you eat something? Oh, we're starving to death. That's what happened. Sure. Why aren't you butchering things? Are you just not set to cook? Yep, ate raw food. Great. You're the best. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately as the case may be, because this is going a little bit off the plot, we're about to start getting some serious penalties. But that is all I have time for today, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disturb the kitties on my lap. But interesting start. What a day to be alive. So I think that if I'm remembering correctly, tomorrow we'll be doing arena because the new magic set will have come out. I didn't save any money this time, so we're gonna be going in with not so many packs as last time. But yeah, whatever. We'll just wing it. This set didn't have a lot of stuff for me, so we'll just be beating up new people. Might make some... If I can get enough stuff to make a deck, I will, but otherwise we'll just end up, again, winging it. Not really much we can do on a free-to-play account. But, as it is, this has been Altamir. I have had fun today, and I will see you all again next time. We'll save the game. Goodbye. Goodbye.